We are coming to the end of DD Highway. We're in northwestern Wright County, and I can see the sign there that says pavement ends. And the pavement actually does end in a couple hundred yards, but we'll keep going straight. It will turn to gravel, and we'll keep going straight. And that's where DD Highway will become Pleasant Ridge Road. So now we're hitting Pleasant Ridge Road. I'll set the trip meter on my truck here, and then if I remember to check it, we'll be able to see how far it is to the property. I believe it's about half a mile. I'm trying to hustle a little bit because it's actually about 7 in the evening and the sun is going down. So this video might be just a little bit dark. We're looking at a 10-acre property. This is one of the very few we have that border the Fuson conservation area in Wright County. That's a state conservation area. It's about 1,500 acres of land, which the public can use, which you can use. Hunting, camping, I believe. There are a couple of caves on there, a creek. Oh, and we're actually coming up on the land. That was, looks like right at about half a mile. And so we'll see the property on the right-hand side of the road here. It looks like there's an old trail that goes back in. That's just, the start of that trail appears to be just off the property. So everything you see on the right, this property has about 330 feet of frontage directly on Pleasant Ridge Road. And then it goes back to the east for about a quarter of a mile. The east side is where it directly borders that Fuson conservation area. And here we've got a little driveway that the guys just cut in. There's a sign that indicates Tract 12. I'll pull into that driveway in a moment, but I'll pull up here to the northwest corner of the property. And there should be a stake. There's a stake right there. That will be about the northwest corner of the property. So you can see that the power line is extremely close. It's right there, about 100 feet away. Phone will be at the county road here. So power and phone available, which is obviously great. And I'll just back this up a little bit and we'll pull right into that driveway. And we'll take a look at Tract 12. A little bumpy, I'm in a truck. Maybe you could make it in a car, but a truck or an SUV would be better. So we are parked on the actual property. This is the southernmost of the properties we had out here. Looking north on the road right there. And then looking south. I'll just leave this camera running and we'll walk back toward the east. I wish I would have gotten out here about half an hour ago. The sun was high enough that you could really get a good look at it. It's starting to go down and it's a little almost dreary looking. So we'll just have to make do with that. And I don't have the topo map with me, but I can already see this sits nice and level coming off of that county road. Got a mixture of bigger trees as well as smaller trees. We were super excited to get these properties bordering the conservation area. Without going into too much detail about it, it was a deal that we had been working on for quite a while. It didn't go through. You can see some pink ribbons. It could be the guys that did the driveway for us, did a little walking trail. That would be my guess. But anyway, we finally did get the deal to go through, and we're just so excited. This is about the only property we've had that really met everything on our checklist for what we try to look for good acreage for people, which would be the county road frontage, which is fantastic. The location, it's close to Marshfield. It's less than an hour to Springfield, and it's within about 10 minutes or so of two smaller Ozark towns. So we've got location, we've got the county road frontage, we've got electric available. You saw the electric line, and we've got phone available. The only other thing that we absolutely love to try to get is a property that borders state land or public land, because then of course you have use of your own property and direct access to all that public land. Well, this property, not only did it have the county road frontage, the electric, the phone, it sits nicely with the frontage on the county road and then going back to the east, but to directly border that Fuson conservation area was just unbelievable, which is why we did not give up on this deal. We kept working on this, and we were so excited when it finally did come together. I just wiped the lens off my camera. I'm afraid it might have been a little smudged when I started. I hope not. I'll just walk back a little further. Peaceful out here, quiet. You will find that this is an amazing area for deer and turkey. Obviously you can hunt the 10 acres, but you can also set up your home or your cabin or your campsite, and you've got direct access to the Fuson conservation area. So you have another 1,500 acres that you get to go ahead and use and enjoy and never maintain or pay taxes on. So it's a pretty awesome deal. Your own private 10 acres that you can fence off, and then you can stroll right into the conservation area and use that and enjoy that as well. So yeah, this is a really good one. This will go fast. If you've been looking for something that you can actually use and as an investment, this would be just one. It would be tough to go wrong on this property. Like I said, we're about 20 miles east of Marshfield, which is a larger city, and it's growing all the time. That puts us less than an hour out of Springfield, which is the largest city in southern Missouri, and it's growing by leaps and bounds. You can get pretty much absolutely anything you want in Springfield as far as shopping and shows and entertainment and restaurants. And then for local towns, we are, I believe, about 10 miles out of the little town of Niangua, and we're even closer than that to the little town of Grove Spring. And those are both just small little villages, basically, with a gas station or two and I'm sure a cafe. So you've got a place where you can grab some food and get some gas and get your milk and pop or whatever within just a few minutes. We're back a couple hundred yards probably, and it's still fairly level. It looks like maybe it does slope down a little bit as we continue east. Look at the topo map if you want to get precise with that. But yeah, what a nice property. You can pull directly in with that existing approach. You're free to take your chainsaw and clear yourself a driveway or a walking trail, or improve the walking trail that's there. I really wish it was a little sunnier out here, but we just didn't get lucky with that. So hopefully when you come to view your dream property, Tract 12, it'll be a beautiful sunny day and you can really see it in all its splendor. But it is a good one. It's like I said, the southernmost of the 12 tracts we have, and with the direct frontage on the conservation area, it's a winner. Tract 12 at the Fuson Conservation Area in Wright County, Missouri.